Hello, Telvani here, and today I wanted to talk about the upcoming Path of Exile Gauntlet Race League. Every league, Zizaran hosts a 10-day race league known as the Gauntlet. Here players can compete to see who can kill a set of endgame bosses first, with the following added twists. The league is exclusively hardcore and solo self-found. This means that if your character dies, you will have to create a new one, starting out again from the Twilight Strand. And since it is solo self-found, trade and party play are disabled. The following modifiers are also active everywhere, including leveling through the story. Unique monsters have 100% increased life. Monsters have 70% increased area of effect. Monsters have 40% increased attack, cast, and movement speed. Monsters deal 100% increased damage. And monsters fire 2 additional projectiles. This creates an incredibly grueling and challenging race league, which is an excellent proving ground for our community's solo self-found hardcore players. However, for the average player, this is an absolute nightmare. And let us be honest here, we estimate that about 80% of the Path of Exile community plays on soft-core Trade League. Even Trade League hardcore players are likely to find this competition challenging, as the trade restrictions increase the difficulty quite significantly. One of the main incentives for more casual players last Gauntlet was the guaranteed mystery box that players would receive for reaching level 50. However, this time around, GGG has decided to limit that to a draw of 1,000 players, meaning even if you put in the time and effort required to achieve level 50 in this incredibly punishing Gauntlet League, you could quite easily find yourself out of luck and not receive a mystery box. I strongly believe in what Zizaran and GGG are trying to do. They're drumming up hype for Path of Exile mid to late league, where player retention and player activity is at an all-time low during the 3-month cycle. However, I cannot recommend your average player, or even your above-average softcore trade player, participate in the Gauntlet. Unless you are a very experienced hardcore player, or have dozens of hours to play during the 10-day event, it is unlikely you will even achieve level 50. And even if you hit 50, it is doubtful that you will receive a mystery box. So what are some other ways GGG could drum up hype for the game mid to late league? Well, they could introduce more temporary leagues with exciting twists in favor of the player. Things like Flashback League or a Legacy League would be a lot of fun. I, for one, am of the strong belief we should start up a reverse Gauntlet event every league. Remember back at the start of the video when I was explaining some of the added challenges posed by persistent modifiers? Well, imagine that, but in reverse. Instead of monsters, the player would receive 100% increased life, 70% increased area of effect, 40% increased attack, cast, and movement speed, 100% increased damage, and 2 to 4 additional projectiles. Potentially we could go even further and allow players to have 100% increased item quantity, or 1000% increased item rarity. Think of all the fun and wacky builds you could make possible in a league like that. It's something everyone could get into, with no barrier, based on skill or experience. And giving out a guaranteed loot box for reaching something like level 70 would really help incentivize participation. And let me know down in the comments if you have an idea for a fun or crazy mid-league event. At the end of the day, however, I do think the Gauntlet is a great thing for Path of Exile, as it does get the community talking and interested in Path of Exile at a time when otherwise not much is going on. I even plan to tune in and watch Zizaran smash through some exciting and dangerous content. However, I sort of view it like professional sports. Is it exciting to watch 2 professional boxers clash head-to-head? Yes, it most certainly can be. Do I think that given the opportunity, should I join them in the ring? No, absolutely not. So hopefully, in the future, GGG will provide more incentives for the average player and the casual player to play and participate in mid to late league events. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you for watching, good luck with your league, and I'll see you in the next one.